Well, good morning, everybody. It's Connor back from this old farm. Or good afternoon, or good evening, whatever it ends up being. It's good morning for me. And this morning, we are sitting in my pickup truck here, as you can probably tell. And we are at the Clearwater Travel Plaza in Clearwater, Minnesota. You can't really see, but here's the Clearwater Travel Plaza in case you care to see it. And the reason we're at the Clearwater Travel Plaza is because we're waiting for a Mr. Kenny Kizzle. Mr. Kenny Kizzle on the YouTube here has to show up here. He should be here probably any moment. He's coming from, he said he was turning towards Clearwater in Big Lake. Or no, yeah, somewhere there. And it headed this way. But the reason we are meeting Mr. Kenny Kizzle at the Clearwater Travel Plaza today is because we are headed up to Rollag, Minnesota, to the Western Minnesota Steam Threshers reunion. And we are going to go check out that tractor show. We've got the Now Then Threshing Show, which we went to, that would be, let's see, 2 weekends ago now, I think. And then we've got Rollag, which is this weekend. I didn't make it to Le Sueur. I know I said I wanted to make it to Le Sueur. I never did make it. We were busy planting ryegrass. And there's probably a farm update video on that. I recorded one. I haven't uploaded it yet. We'll see what happens. You guys will probably know that by this time. But so yeah, we're here waiting on the Mr. Kenny Kizzle. He's got to put some gasoline into the H before we head up there. And the two of us are gonna kind of, I shouldn't say carpool, but I'll follow him, kind of sort of thing. I was just kind of traveling up on my own, and then Kenny was like, hey, why don't we meet? We're both leaving at the same time, kind of sort of thing. And so here we are waiting at the Clearwater Travel Plaza, and I got a donut next to me here because I haven't had breakfast yet. So I kind of just woke up and left the house. So we are waiting on the arrival of Kenny right now, and hopefully he shows up fairly soon because I kind of want to get on the road, but that's okay. We can wait for him, and there's no super rush to get to the show. It's just, I'm only going to be there one day pretty much. I'm going to head home tonight. So, it's a 3-hour drive for me. Yippee-ki-yay. Oh, there's Kenny right there. He missed his turn. So, I guess we'll be waiting a little bit longer. But anyways, I'm going to let you guys go. I'll sit here and wait for Mr. Kenny. And, I guess basically next we'll see you at the showgrounds. This is probably where we'll be. I don't really need to film any of the drive or anything, so, yeah. We'll see you guys at the showgrounds, I guess. Well, everybody, there is Kenny. That is his H in front of us. We are about 25 minutes, the GPS says, from our destination of Rollag. So we've got a little bit left to go. We're still driving here, driving along. And as I slowly almost drive off the road, I just figured I'd share with you guys that we're almost there. We're nearly there. We got Kenny's H in front of us. We're going to get to drive it yet again in a moment. We get to drive it at Now Then, of course, you probably saw. And so I got to help him out a little bit. He's got to go park the tractor and trailer, and since it's such a long walk, he asked if anybody would want to help out by driving the H so he could kind of have a mobility chair, if you so want to call it. And so yeah, I'm gonna help him out, drive the H for him, and we'll take some video of that with this. Since I didn't get any on this camera, I got it with my phone. I'll take a video with this, so it's kind of a little bit sort of nicer quality, I think, than the phone can be. The phone is not the super greatest for filming anything, but we'll talk to you when we're in the show at the showgrounds in a little bit. Well, we made the show. Well, there he is. Everybody wave. We made it to the show. We're out here, and there's Kenny's H behind us. Nice and pretty. We're going to drive it through there's 2 parades out here they do per day instead of the one a day like Now Then does. So I'll be taking it through the 10 o'clock one, and then Kenny will take it through the later one, which is at 2:30, I think. So we'll catch some filming of both on it and of it. Right now we're gonna go through and do like a little walkthrough, kind of check out the tractors and stuff that are out here, you know, in the rows and kind of whatnot. And I'll do a couple filming. I won't film the entire walk around, but I'll do a little bit of filming and let you guys see some more of the interesting stuff. So here we go, I guess. Size bigger than the TD9, I believe, and we have one of those, a TD9. They also have a TD9 right over there, and they've also got a TD6. The TD6 would be the same as an M diesel engine. TD9 is the next size bigger, and then this one's even bigger than that. Wanted to get it video of it started, but we missed that, unfortunately, so I'll try and get it again for you guys, though. So we're going to try and start this TD6 now. This is some relation to Cody. Running on gas right now. This is the identical to the M diesel. Same motor, everything. Just a different drivetrain, basically. This engine has been rebuilt, Cody said.
Charlotte was asking if we could find you guys and join you.
They went that way.
I don't. I mean, and then the kids, if they're running over to the horse on carriage, we can sit there. If you want to join, we'd be happy for that. Yeah. It'll be, there's so much stuff. It's going to be important. So, yeah. Do you guys, can we walk around with Jesus? You guys want to go see the horses? Yeah? All right. Would that be fun?
Well, what's going on with you guys?
This is the water wheel building. That is the shaft down there at the bottom of your screen that is turned by the water wheel. Spin the fan up there and all of those pulleys. This is kind of showing what it would do, the water wheel. All drove flat belts and ran woodworking machines and whatever else. Over here we're going to show you, this is a corn elevator. And we used to do this. We've got a new idea corn elevator at the farm, and when we picked corn one time, we did something like this. Follow this all the way up to the chute. It comes in here. Now we've got round corn bins on our farm. Most of the time a lot of times they were wooden like this, wooden and square. See it falling in there. We used to fill our 2 corn cribs up. We also have a wooden one on the side of the machine shed. That's similar to this build. This is on the side of the shed rather than its own building. And then you have this, I believe they call it a drag system. And that takes the corn from the crib and brings it to, say here, your corn sheller. Now sometimes they are outside like this one is, sometimes they actually run under the middle of the crib and scoop it out from underneath, bring it out rather than from outside. So if we get if they start up the corn sheller here, we'll take some action of that too. Now this wagon they're using is similar to those dual wagons we have at the farm. When we did corn, we had gravity wagons, and or some people call them barge boxes, I think too. basically what we could do is there was a cable hoist on the front of the box, and you'd crank that hoist, it was hand crank. You'd crank that hoist up by hand, and then you would basically gravity feed the corn out. You would have the door that slid open on the back. Now this is a lot bigger than what it would open on the gravity box, but you would have the door that would slide open in the box, and you would basically do what this guy is doing and drag it out, get it outside of the box and into the elevator here. We don't pick corn anymore. We also don't grind it anymore, and we don't do that because we really don't feed out the cattle on corn. It's more beneficial for us to do silage than it is for us to do it with the grind corn. You know. Just a different way of feeding it, basically. So this is the sand pit, and they've got one of the steam shovels working, it looks like. Yeah, try and quickly make our way down there and take a look at it. Apologize if the footage is kind of shaky while we're walking here. It's rough terrain, rough and slippery terrain. We'll make our way over. come take a look at the little one. Here's one for Mr. Swatch. Has a Caterpillar crawler, I'm not sure what model, and a Tumblebug scraper. Not too sure where he's going. It's gonna be a tough one probably for using that today. It's very muddy out here. This is kind of the scene. We got all these guys going out here. And then there's one up here, but he's fired up, but I haven't seen him do anything yet. I don't know if they're going to use it or not. I don't know what's going on exactly. If they do something with it, we'll film it, of course. But on to the next clip.